right, chapter 12, talking about ethics and morals, was really, hard for me this week. Ethics and morals. Ethics. We all have ethics. We all know what is good and bad and what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing. What we start out, I hope what we should be doing is correct. I look towards when I grew up, knowing what to do and what not to do. It was really hard for me reading the announcement this week. Thank you, Professor. I actually focused on that and brought that out into my discussion. Coming from a firefighter and police background, family firefighter background, EMS background, but coming from a also a law enforcement family, it's really heartening to talk about ethics. Because every day we go out and help people, and we help people that don't have such good ethics. I'm sorry. For example, when we moved here 4 years ago, when we finally decided to sorry, my kids were getting shot at the bus stop by an adult male with BB guns. A week prior, my husband was driving his fire truck and was going under an underpass, and a group of children, teenagers, decided to throw a boulder over the overpass and missed my husband and crew by a few inches, crushing the fire truck. These are not good ethics. They were caught, but I hear a year later, or this year, they're doing it again. Now my husband has to step out of his fire truck with a bulletproof vest on. Is that fair? Share your thoughts. Think about all the gear he has to put on. 60 pounds of gear. And now you add a bulletproof vest? Oh, and a body camera. What's my husband gonna do? I just don't think it's fair. We live in a society that is now demonstrating that we can't ethically make choices that are okay. I'm sorry to be so emotional, but this is the world we live in, and I had such a hard time this week writing about that. I think that's why I'm late writing my blog, because I stared at that screen for hours. Trying to write something, and I couldn't. And I can't even talk about it. I'm so sorry to be emotional, but it's personal. The other thing that went in the announcements was about, being raped and all that. And, when growing up and being a young teenager, hanging out and with a group of guys, I was almost raped. It wasn't that I was drunk. It wasn't that they were drunk. It was the fact that the boy followed me out to my car and thought that that he could take advantage of me, and it wasn't the way it was. But I had a very good friend that followed me out as well, and thank God he did, and I was saved. So ethically and more, ethically, we have to follow what we think is right and what we think is appropriate. And looking at our daily lives, we have to think about what would we do and how would we be a good example for somebody else. I look at that. Being a mom, what would I do? Would I do that for my kid? Would I want my kids to be like that? Would I want, I'm 37 years old. I know I may not look it. I'm just kidding. But looking back at the way that I behaved, I wouldn't change the choices that I made, because they taught me how to do things in my life and how to go down the paths that I went. But I also made good choices, and my ethics have put me where I am today, and made me become a better person. So for me, I go with the flow, but I wish the people out there would make more ethical choices. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll read blogs. My answers may be short. I may not have a good answer. Like I said, this week was really hard. So have a fantastic week, and happy Halloween. And enjoy it. For those who celebrate the Day of the Dead, I don't know if anybody does. My son's birthday is that day. And yes, I know the other meaning behind it, but to my son, it is just another birthday. And my daughter's birthday is on Halloween, and to us, it's just another day. So, you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.